Chapter 9, Managing Strategy. Here's another example of futuristic thinking. Here are the learning objectives for today. Define strategic management and explain why it's important. Explain what managers do during the 6 steps of the strategic management process. Know how to identify your own personal strengths and weaknesses and deal with them. Develop your skills at strategic planning. Describe the 3 types of corporate strategies. Describe competitive advantage and the competitive strategies organizations use to get it. Discuss current strategic management issues. The combined external and internal analysis are called the SWOT analysis. An analysis of the organization's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. After completing the SWOT analysis, managers are ready to formulate appropriate strategies. That is, strategies that exploit an organization's strengths and external opportunities, buffer or protect the organization from external threats, or correct critical weaknesses. Let's analyze Starwood with a SWOT analysis tool. McDonald's is struggling both in the U.S. as well as globally. As a class, let's do a SWOT analysis to determine what is wrong with their strategy. Exhibit 9.2 describes some typical components. Work in groups to create a mission statement. You'll be asked to bring them up to the front of the class to present them. A corporate strategy is one that determines what businesses a company is in or wants to be in, and what it wants to do with those businesses. It's based on the mission and goals of the organization and the roles that each business unit of the new organization will play. For hospitality businesses, we normally think about delivering a service with a product rather than just thinking about manufacturing. In any industry, 5 competitive forces dictates the rule of competition. Together, these 5 forces determine industry attractiveness and profitability, which managers assess using these 5 forces. These 5 forces work in any industry. For example, if there's only one hotel in a town, the power rests with the hotel. However, in a large city, the power might rest with the consumer because there are so many choices. Another issue is the barrier of entry. In the luxury hotel business, the bar is set relatively high due to construction costs, while there tends to be many players in the budget market. How can top managers provide effective strategic leadership? 8 key dimensions have been identified. These dimensions include determining the organizational purpose or vision, exploiting and maintaining the organization's core competencies, developing the organization's human capital, creating and sustaining a strong organizational culture, creating and maintaining organizational relationships, reframing prevailing views by asking penetrating questions and questioning assumptions, emphasizing ethical organizational decisions and practices, and establishing appropriate balanced organizational controls. Each dimension encompasses an important part of the strategic management process. Being the first mover is always riskier than waiting. You tend to lose money. From a financial perspective, it's always better to wait and see. However, you'll never become the market leader because you're always chasing someone else. In other words, you might wait too long and lose your competitive position. In today's environment, it's critical that you are the market leader with the understanding that this is much more riskier. Can someone explain to me why or why not is important to be the first or second mover in this situation? In-class assignment. Please form small groups and do this in-class assignment. For those of you who would like to do the optional homework assignment, here are the things to do.